What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the newly informed Lautaro Martinez. He is the 86 Argentinian Inter Milan striker, and obviously last year he managed to get himself a future star. He is currently 23 years old. I don't know what the cutoff point is. I don't know if it's 22, 23 for future stars, but I can't imagine him going back to back with it. More than likely they'll try and mix a few different players in, which I do like. I think 100% if you've already been in future stars, unless you have got like a huge reason to be, then I would probably say stick with somebody else. But we have got himself into this team of the week, and honestly, 4-star, 4-star, 5-9, not a bad player. So let's get into the review. Comment down below, who would you want in red picks? It's a very interesting team of the week. I think for me it'd be like a Griezmann for the rating, maybe a Rafinha to try him out as a right mid. Quite a few players that I'm thinking I'd want, but I'm not desperate for. So we do have Lautaro here, 4-star, 4-star, right-footed, 5'9", with a high attacking work rate and a medium defensive. In terms of body type, it's got an average next to it. I think he's kind of in the middle. He's not necessarily stocky or bulky, and he's not necessarily lean. Somewhere in between as such. He's got cracking physicals on him, and he's had quite a nice upgrade. A double, obviously 2 upgrade. He's had a +2 on his shooting, pace, defending and dribbling, and +3 on his passing and on his physical. So very nice indeed. Standout stats: jumping, heading accuracy, lovely stuff for a 5'9" player. It doesn't come in handy all the time, but if you are running through on goal, maybe you've got someone like an Insigne, you've got someone like a Ronaldo running down a wing, for instance. Just picture the scenario, and he's in the middle on his own. That's when that becomes really useful. He can out-head people, but if you've got someone, Virgil, who's 6'4" versus 5'9", there is a high percentage of the chance he isn't going to win the ball. But obviously it's good when you need that kind of volley, you need that sort of head and accuracy going like on an early cross or something, so he can get ahead of the defenders. 80 stamina, I think it's good enough. Just 86 strength and 89 aggression, absolutely no problems there. We've got 85 pace on him with 86 acceleration, and the 85 sprint speed is beautiful, can't complain one bit. We've got the 88 finishing, 87 attacking positioning, we've got cracking dribbling. Honestly, it's just a very well-rounded card. 85, 4, 7 and 5 on the pace, shooting, dribbling and physical. So really I can't complain anywhere there. Good short passing at 81, good vision at 80. He's just a very nice statted card in nice areas. And in terms of chemistry style, I think people are going to be looking at the Hunter, try and really boost that pace and shooting up. Turns him into a 90 rated striker, which we'll have a look at the overall. I was very happy with the card. I felt like it was he was a very useful card. I don't think he's necessarily foot champs ready in terms of over some of the players that you can pick up, like a Werner and a Aubameyang. Looking else, we've got a Rashford who you could put as a striker. I know his informed version is a far more expensive, but even his left mid, you could change it into a striker. There is a lot of strikers for cheaper value and maybe have better stats in other areas. I feel like the one thing that Martinez has over everybody is the 4-star, 4-star is lovely, but he's got a lot of good stats. It's not necessarily just a pace shooting thing with him. He's got pace, shooting, physical, dribbling and passing all enrolled into one, so he's almost that complete striker, which hopefully as we get more and more versions with will become even better as we go forward, and hopefully we do see a team of the season by the end of it. But let's look into some gameplay and see how he did. So with him playing in my ways to get Delafeu, obviously we're still going on with that. We've managed to just put him in and kind of like just put 75s around him. Being an 86, I've done it with the icons. I've managed to get him into some of the Serie A teams, which has always been fantastic. But honestly, he's just always in the nice positions. We see plenty of movement from him, lovely attacking positionings with him, and overall just a good striker. I feel like he's very good at what he does, and that's always something that you find with some strikers is they may be able to score a lot of goals if you get them in the position. I think the one thing with Martinez that I really didn't expect is he can make them as well. He's very good at kind of being on the ball and managing to kind of shift it, get the play off, and then get the 1-2s in. And that's absolutely credit to him. And I think that comes from having such good stats. He's great at assisting, and he's not too bad at on the old goal front. So looking in at the price and everything, we will refresh. He was 203, as you can see. He's now dropped to 187 on the Xbox, so he is going to continue to drop. more than likely I can see him dropping a hell of a lot before the weekend league commences, and obviously before rewards tomorrow. But he is going to be, what would I say, probably, how much is Rashford? Let's just have a quick look at Rashford as a comparison, because I know Rashford is very, very meta. Okay, that's not a very good. What about Lukaku? Because he's better than Lukaku and he has an 86 as well. 40k, so he's probably going to chill around about the 100k mark, I reckon. I think that would be my sort of guess to start with. Personally, price wise, I'm not amazing at kind of like estimating where things will drop to, where the kind of pinch point is, but I'm going to estimate about 100 and just under, depending on if we have promo packs on the weekend. Obviously, I'm thinking more for just after rewards, and then as we go into Friday, I believe team of the group stage has been announced now, so it will be interesting to see what sort of promo or what sort of promo players we're going to get, because they're going to be the meta of the meta, and we're going to see some very, very big pack pulls coming. But in terms of kind of like stat wise and everything, like I say, pace is good. We whack the Hunter on, and I think that for me is the perfect chem style. We've already got the dribbling at 87. Physicals are already amazing at 85. We've already got some short, curve and vision on his passing. And the next step is to just absolutely max out pace and shooting as much as possible. The 4-star is always good. Trait-wise, we have power header and flair, and generations. We've only had FIFA 18 is when he started in the Argentinian league, managing to get himself his team of the season there at an 87. We see him going into foot swaps, which I believe was started in FIFA 19 as an 84. We then saw him absolutely blow up in FIFA 20, going absolutely nuts from his 81 to an 80. Is at an 84 rated winter upgrade, a team of the week, group stage, future star, like I said, and then all the way to a team of the season. Absolutely phenomenal stuff, and hopefully this is the start already. We got an 84 of him. We've already had the 86. I know we won't get the team of the group stage, because obviously that is coming. He wouldn't have been in form otherwise, and then hopefully we do see a higher version of him going forward. In terms of links, so the Argentinian league, or Argentinian nation in fact, obviously Messi is number one. Can't really argue with that. Plenty of icons you can go with. Maradona, Crespo, Veron is he's okay, but I mean he's not going to really change anybody's team. Riquelme I really wouldn't touch with a barge pole, unfortunately. Far too slow in my opinion, unless you get his prime, which isn't out yet. Dybala a nice perfect link, strong link in the league. Aguero probably past it now, but he has got a why is that there in fact? That's a bit of a glitch, isn't it? It's an 89 UCL apparently. Well, I never knew that. I didn't realise he dropped ratings for that flashback. I'm not too sure there. It may be wrong, but I thought he was lower rated. But hey ho, we move on. Let's go back to the Argentinian. What have we got? And then we've got Crespo. We've got Gomez, who is a quality card. He gets a 90. That's going to be a sensational card. Di Maria, obviously, there as well. So plenty of links in terms of that. In terms of similar players, we will have a look on this screen. Okay, plenty of icons, obviously, price-wise, a hell of a lot more, especially as soon as Puskas is the first one. To be honest, you're not really, if you can only afford Martinez, you're not really going to afford him. I think he's coming in about 2 mil. Rule breaker Lukaku, Vardy record breaker, which is incredible, Watkins, Calvert, plenty of players that you can kind of substitute for and have plenty of links around. BPL is obviously the easiest one to link, and then as we go forward, we go Bundesliga, we got La Liga. There's plenty of links around him. Personally, I've given him an 8 out of 10, mainly because I want to see that improvement. I want to see him go even further. I think 88, 89 will be where I really think he'll be hit the next level in terms of where he's at in the game. He's always a good striker, but I wouldn't say he's my personal favourite for FUT Champs. I'm really enjoying Werner right now, and I think for the price difference, I would 100% go with Werner. But let me know down below what you think about him. If you've made it this far, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and let's get out of here. Peace.